current score.
All right, this round of questions, we'll start with Mr. Williams. Have you read the entire United States Constitution?
Yes, and I even had to paste in the 27th Amendment after it was passed because this one didn't have it in it. Many times. I'd like to see your smile finally, that's good.
Ditto, multiple times. It's falling apart, I need a new one.
Yes, I've read it, and I also read the 5,000-year leap that goes really deep into this.
Yes, I have read it, and I have an app on my iPhone with it on there. So,
yes, I have. I carry a paper version, and I also have an app on my phone. And last night it said I had an update. And I went to look at what one it was, and it was an update of the Constitution. And I thought, what is wrong with this picture? They're updating the Constitution. What has changed? So, yes, I have read the Constitution, and I'm a defender of it.
Second question, should we abolish the Department of Education?
Yes.
I already answered that. That's my first point.
yes, I would agree.
Yes.
Yes.
Question number 3, Mr. Didier. Are you in support of NAFTA?
No.
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 The North American Forced Trade Agreement? No.
No.
Question number 4, do you believe the Don't Ask, Don't Tell law should be repealed? Mr. LeBlanc?
No.
We should not have the Don't Ask, Don't Tell law.
I believe it should be repealed.
Repeal the law.
Repeal the law.
All right, Mr. Widener. Should same-sex marriage or civil unions be legal in every state?
I believe that it's a state's issue, and I believe that we should get out of trying to decide what people can or cannot do behind closed doors. We should not allow the government to tell us who can visit who in the hospital. I do believe that marriage is between a man and a woman, but this goes beyond a yes or no answer. So I'm a believer that marriage is man and woman, but we do have other issues we need to. Yes or no? Okay. Okay.
You just want yes or no?
Yes or no?
Just yes or no? No and yes, because there's two different things there. Same-sex marriage and civil unions are different.
No.
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 Mr. Williams, will you sign the Taxpayers Protection Pledge?
Whose? Grover Norquist?
Yes.
No.
No.
I sign Grover's. Yes.
No.
I was the first candidate of the bunch to sign the ATR tax pledge.
All right. Mr. Code, should taxpayer dollars be used to pay for abortions?
No.
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 Absolutely no.
No.
Starting with Mr. Didier, should the federal government reduce the amount of aid given to foreign countries?
Yes.
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 Mr. LeBlanc, should the United States withdraw from the UN?
Short answer, yes.
I would also say short answer, yes.
Quickly.
No.
Yes.
Starting with Mr. Widener, Would you co-sponsor a bill requiring that every piece of legislation up for a vote, including renewals, be read in its entirety before a vote?
Yes.
There should be ample time for it to be read, yes.
Yes.
Yes, and they should write it also.
Yes, and it should be shorter than 3,000 pages.
Okay, we're going to move on to the audience questions now, and I'm sorry.
I think we ought to explain our no taxpayer pledge.
Can we give them 1 minute to explain? Sure thing, yes.
Well, we've got all these, it doesn't matter, whatever you want. Whatever you want.
What do you want to start with?
Where do we leave off?
I just, we did the yes/no on the taxpayers pledge, but why I want to tell you why I say no. Because thousands of Republicans have signed that pledge, then gone back to Washington, D.C. and deficit spent. They kept their pledge not to raise taxes. They choked the government, but they borrowed the money in order to make ends meet. And that's worse than raising taxes, because that taxes future generations. So that's why I won't sign it.
I want to, oh, sorry, go ahead. I thought we were going to go this way.
That's fine.
I'd like to encourage us to think beyond yes or no questions and answers. One of the questions we get regularly, are you for the Constitution? Yes. The problem with that question is, if you ask somebody from the ACLU if they're for the Constitution, they're going to say, not only am I for it, we're the defenders of it. We've got to get beyond yes and no questions, and we've got to think these issues through and be able to articulate them. Someone asked me the other day, are you for American sovereignty or globalism? And if it's just a yes or no question, certainly...
I said no, I said no, I would not sign the tax pledge because I haven't read it. And consistent with my other answer, as your senator, I'm not going to sign bills I haven't read. As a medical doctor, I don't sign orders I haven't read. So that's why I said no. Until I read it, I can't really say I would sign it. So I have to say no. That's just the way I am.
I did read it, and I pledged to never raise taxes or create taxes on you, the people, and myself, because I'm a farmer. We've got to realize one thing. We want to create more tax revenue, do what Ronald Reagan did. Create business and create more people paying taxes, and you don't have to tax as much.
All right, first question from the audience. Do you know what Agenda 21 is, where it originates, and how it is being implemented in our cities and states? Start with...
Agenda 21 is a global movement. I don't know precisely where it originated, but it's kind of a socialist Marxist movement. As somebody I know recently described it, pack it and stack it. It's an environmentally driven thing. They want to consolidate where people live into small, tight places, jam you into little cubby holes and stack you high and deep and wide and not let you take up any land or resources. And it's a very socialist Marxist agenda. I'm totally opposed to it.
Well put. When I was in Minnesota, somebody handed me the book of Agenda 21. And yes, this is exactly why I want to get out of the UN and get the U.S. out of the UN out of the U.S., because this is a UN-driven agenda.
I have not really heard of it, but it sounds like I would definitely be against it.
Yes, I'm definitely against it.
I'm against it also. There's so many of these types of agendas out there. It's tough to keep track of all of them. We need to cut off the source of their funds that allows them to pursue these things.
And we would like to thank the crowd for all of their questions that were submitted, but due to time, we had to cut it down to just a couple here. So if yours isn't asked, I believe the candidates will be around for a little while after, and you could ask them personally. But the next question, Mr. Didier, would you support a national sales tax to replace the income tax?